For centuries, we've been told the Earth is round, but what if it isn't? There's a growing community online that believes the world isn't a spinning ball in space, but a flat disk covered by a giant dome surrounded by an icy wall no one has ever crossed. Sounds crazy, right? Well, not to everyone. Welcome to Professor Wonder, where we take wild ideas, like the flat Earth theory, and see how they hold up when we mix in a little science and a lot of curiosity. If you think this theory is just a joke, wait until you hear why some people are convinced it's true. So, what do flat Earth believers actually imagine? In their model, the Earth isn't a planet floating in space. It's more like a giant table. The North Pole sits in the middle, and around the edges is a massive icy wall that keeps the oceans from spilling over. They say this wall is Antarctica, not a continent, but a frozen barrier stretching for thousands of miles. Beyond it, some believe there's nothing but endless ice, or even secret lands no one is allowed to see. Above this flat world, they picture a dome, the firmament. The sun and moon aren't millions of miles away. Instead, they're small glowing lights moving in circles above the Earth, like lamps inside a snow globe. Sounds like science fiction, right? But wait, their arguments get even more interesting. Flat Earth believers don't just say the Earth is flat, they try to prove it. Their first point: the horizon. No matter how high you go, they say, it always looks flat. Even from an airplane window, you can't see any curve. They also argue that water always finds its level. If the ocean's wrapped around a ball, wouldn't the water fall off or bend somehow? To them, the idea of water sticking to a spinning globe just doesn't make sense. And then there's NASA. Many flat Earth supporters believe that space agencies fake every image of Earth, that all the photos are just computer creations to keep people from knowing the truth. They even claim the Antarctic Treaty prevents anyone from exploring the true edge of the world. It's wild, sure, but some of their points sound oddly logical at first, so what does science actually say? The truth is, the horizon looks flat simply because the Earth is huge. The curve is there, but it's so wide that you can't see it without special equipment. From space, though, or even from a high-altitude balloon, that curve becomes impossible to miss. Water staying level? That's gravity at work. Gravity pulls everything, oceans, air, even you, toward Earth's center. That's why water doesn't fall off. It's being pulled equally in every direction. As for NASA faking everything, thousands of satellites from private companies, universities, and different countries orbit the planet every day. Anyone with the right equipment can track them. The Earth doesn't need one agency to prove it's round. Like, you can see it for yourself. And about that frozen wall, Antarctica isn't a secret border. It's a real continent that scientists and explorers have crossed for decades. People live and work there year-round, studying the climate, animals, and ice itself. So when you stack the evidence side by side, the flat Earth theory starts to, well, fall flat. So, what do you think? If the Earth was flat, what would life look like? Let me know your theories in the comments, and as always, stay curious.